everybody, Dogman Dan here. Hopefully this comes out okay. I'm trying out a new way to record things and do some stuff here. So, we'll see what happens with this one. Now, we are here, update 19.5. Got a lot to go over in this video. Hopefully you hang around, stick out, and get through it with me. There's a lot to go over. And if you're very sensitive or emotional, or if you like to kiss people's ass, just be prepared. Because I don't like to kiss people's ass. And I'd like to just tell it as it is. So here we are. Okay. Let's first start off with full disclosure as always. Okay, I've never not fully disclosed everything to you. And full disclosure, day one access, of course, from the team, fan channels, media that are part of the program. Here we go. So, fan channels, media have received Nidus, the Hema, the Hirudo, if I said that right, the new Tether's Grenade mod, the new Flux Overdrive mod, and a Shotgun Riven mod, and a Pistol Riven mod. But they're not unlocked yet, so I still have to unlock them. And that is because those are all the new things that are in-game. That doesn't mean that I'm thrilled about how this whole Riven system works. I'm absolutely not thrilled about it. And that doesn't fix a damn thing to the Riven and the sortie missions. It only dilutes the pool even worse now than what it was. But with that said, this is the new frame right here, as you can see it. Pretty cool looking. I've got the... yeah. We'll talk about that here in a second. Just kind of go over it. So basically, what's going on here, we got this new quest, the Glast Gambit quest, which I'm just going to be straight up honest with you now. 19.5.1 update that just came out fixes an issue that was going on with the quest in terms of the Nef Anyo thing where you were almost not winning. There was a bug in there, so there is that issue that's been fixed and addressed. So hopefully people can get through the quest a little bit better and easier. But please note, the quest, number one, requires you to have finished the War Within. Almost everything at this point is going to require you to have finished the War Within quest before you get to access new stuff. So this is not meant for new players to be able to farm this. Okay? You pretty much have to go through everything to get to this point. Now, of course, you can buy it with platinum if you like, but yeah, you can't farm through it. And honestly, from what I've been told already on the forums, if you thought Ivara was bad, if you thought Limbo was bad, this one tops all. Yeah, so getting right into it, we talked about, I'm sorry guys, I just don't know how else to say this to you. It just kind of comes straight out. We talked about the whole Riven mod thing. So now shotgun mods are available. Shotgun Rivens and secondary pistol or secondary Rivens are available as well. That's going to further dilute the sortie pool. They have not changed the sortie pool in terms of the drop RNG chances. And they have no plans of changing the drop RNG chances. They have not changed the pool for the Rivens. It is still a maximum of 15. If you want to buy more, you're welcome to buy more. To max yourself out at 60 slots, you have to spend 900 platinum to get there. So there's that. Angus, what are you doing? Yeah, you go back to your spot. Now, somebody just recently asked me, can you open the door now? And yes, you can. Oh, wow. Let me grab that. Yes, you can. Sorry, I have orders turned down. Let's see what happens when I sit. Very interesting. Very interesting. Extremely interesting. Okay, so yes, you can walk through that door now to a hidden little room for him. Angus is curious. Look at that, Angus is curious. We're getting off tangent here. Really? I can't go back in there now? Yeah, I thought so. Was it because Angus was over here? Hellman? Oh, now he's mad. Interesting. Okay, getting off tangent here. So you actually have to go to the new mission that's over on Eris, the Infested Salvage mission, in order to be able to gather the parts for Nidus. And they're all on rotation C, so good luck with that. Yeah. And it's not a guaranteed drop on the Infested Salvage run, but it's a rotation C salvage run, if you will. And it's basically like the first part of the Jordas Precept raid or something like that that most people don't understand. So they put it out there, so now you can play it. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Nidus in a in like another video, but let's go ahead and just take a look at these couple things that are out here, just so you can see them for yourself. So this is what we're looking at. Obviously, the Exilus slot is locked. In terms of your aura, it's a V slot. So if we're looking at Vs, you get your Dead Eye. Let's see, what else can you put in? I believe Rejuvenation, right, is a V. I think it is, right? Rifle Lamp is a V. Rifle Lamp. What else is a V? Steel Charge is a V. So I guess for me, I would use Steel Charge because I'm going to want to go with the melee then in that case. Talking to some others already in the clan, this is definitely not a frame for the faint of heart. It's going to take a skilled player to play him in that regards. Let's see. What else would we put up here? Obviously, not really knowing much about him yet. I'm just going to go ahead. Prime Flow, Prime Continuity. Those things would all fit in there very well, of course. Okay, so, yeah. Armor is at 300. Let's take a quick look at that. And again, I'm just kind of getting this all out here at one time, so bear with me. Let's see. What would be... Where is it? There it is. Steel fiber. So we can get to 630 with steel fiber. That's amazingly awesome. You can go ahead and you can put in only an 810 on health, but you've got vigor as well that you could put in here. Get you up to a 990 if you wanted to go that route. Keep in mind, at day 400 should be primed vigor, which I'm like 20 days away from that. So that could really significantly change this in some regards. But you get a 630 armor with the steel fiber. That's actually pretty awesome. And you get decent health. Prime Throw, Prime Continuity. We'll start out there. I don't know about all these other pieces as of yet. You know, it's all things to work with. And we're shooting from the hip here, looking at the abilities. So, yeah, okay. Let's see, if Nidus is killed within at least 10 stacks of mutation, those 10 stacks are consumed. This grants 5 seconds of invulnerability and restores health of 50%. Well, now, isn't that an awesome passive? Excuse me, I had to snap another screenshot there. That is actually a pretty nice passive, honestly. Yeah, why can't some other frames get really nice passives like that? Okay, moving on. I'm going to come over to the Hema, or Hema, whatever you want to call it. Just know that if you're going to try to build this in your clan dojo, it's going to cost you a lot of mutagen samples. For Ghost Clan, I know it's currently 5,000. Up that for every size above that. And yeah, it can get pretty big and hefty pretty fast. Now, so Hema here, we got a V slot is what it gives us. Status chance 25. It's a viral weapon. Kind of looking at it reminds me of what is that one? Where is that other one? Let's see if I can find it by looking at pictures. Oh, pretty pictures. Kind of like a Parasist? No, not what I'm thinking. Kind of like the Phage. Yeah? Kind of like the Phage. Look at that. The Phage is a viral weapon. Interesting. How the Hema has 45 viral and the Phage starts at 330 viral. Yeah. Okay, so we can already see that the Phage is better than the Hema. Interesting. And I haven't even touched it yet. But we do get 25% status chance, which can easily be brought into 100%. So there is that option, I guess, maybe. Guys, I really don't know what to say at this point. I've got very mixed feelings right now. I've seen on the forums very mixed feelings about a lot of the stuff that's in here. The grind is like 10 times more than it's ever been. So look at that, 42% chance with just adding the split chamber in here. So that's pretty interesting. But you could, you can easily, you could go like thermite rounds, throw that in there, throw in. Where's the rest of these here? Let's go ahead and throw in the rhyme rounds. Now you're 78%, so you can see it's fine. Leading force. Let's go ahead and find high voltage if you got it. Oops. Oh, no, I can't use high voltage yet, but let's just say I want to use the high voltage. So let's say I added these 4 on there. I'm looking at a 97.3% status chance. So not even 100% status chance, but close to 100% status chance. Not horrible. Definitely probably some stuff to work with, but in terms of your numbers, they're still lower than a Phage. Interesting. Okay, the Hirudo, if you will. The melee weapon. Let's see what we got for stances. Brutal Tide, is that the one? Brutal Tide will be the one that goes on there. Not Grim Fury. Brutal Tide. I think I can live with Brutal Tide. Stances for sparring, yeah, okay. Come back over here. Again, it's a V slot. No biggie. We all know what we're going to do with the V slot, of course, right? So everybody's going to go with that has it. It's going to go Prime Pressure Point. Get a little Prime Fury in there to speed that up. I mean, at this point, modding is like, close your eyes. It's all pretty much the same. There we go. Go ahead and put it in Spoiled Strike. Why not? I mean, that's not going to kill my attack speed that much anyway. What else can I do? I'm just starting to get it leveled up, so I'll go ahead and throw a Life Strike on there until I know it's a puncture-based weapon. So if I wanted to use, where is it? Where are you? Where are you? But no, not Buzzkill. Auger Strike. Auger Strike. If I wanted to use Auger Strike on there, I can bring that up. I can effectively almost double that. Some pretty decent stuff there. Critical chances at 15%, so you might be able to work with that. With only a 5% status chance, that's the last thing you're going to really concern yourself with is status here. You're going to want to probably work towards critical chance. So let's just take a quick look here. Where are we? True Steel, critical chance. Let's say just using True Steel, we can get up to 24%. So that's not too horrible. You can work with that actually. There's a lot of variety of things that you can do in there. Let's say if we had to do a full Organ Shatter on here, Organ Shatter is going to give us a 5.7 times multiplier, 24%. That's workable. It's definitely workable. You have the other options, where are you hiding out here? Of course, you've got your body count and your blood rush. Blood rush would probably work on this thing fabulously to really bring up that multiplier. So overall, probably not a bad way to run with that. You're not going to get much on impact or slash, so it is puncture based. So you probably want to go into critical chance. You may even want to throw berserker on there just to get you even more speed if you're interested in doing it that way. I mean, these are just options you can go with, guys. Okay. I'm not going to say that I am overly actually excited about these weapons. They're not exciting to me. The frame is, because the frame looks to be very complex to work with. Not only that, but it is definitely complex to try to get, considering the heavy grind that is involved in it. So coming over here, you can get the Winter Glyph pack if you want, but still, I picked it up, but still the awesomest looking glyph I think to date is mine, and that's just my personal opinion. Just me. Again, I still have them available for all platforms, so contact me through private messages, of course, on the Warframe forums, Twitter, over at Night Owls Gaming on Twitter, Night Owls Gaming Community on the Facebook page. Those are the best ways to get in touch with me. Tell me your platform, and we'll get you the glyph code if you don't have the glyph code. Speaking of the glyph, you want to know what the glyph is. If you haven't seen the glyph, and because I'm just going to go ahead and plug myself here. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some cool looking glyphs, you know what I'm saying? But when you're going through the list, honestly, nothing stands out more than mine. But these are all the glyphs, and you see how many I actually own. I got those because those are not too bad to get. But there's mine right there. The DMD glyph. I don't know. It just stands out to me. It just stands out, guys. Everybody that's shown pictures that's gotten it, thank you guys for always posting those pictures. Boom. There it is. And I wanted to try to keep it semi-neutral. Obviously, it's a base portion of what the Night Owls Gaming Community logo is. But I kept it, before I put it in here, I kept it as neutral as I could. Left that nice open ring in the center there. So you can plaster photos of people and stuff. It's great for the stalker. Just go ahead and put the stalker right in the center of that. I'm just saying, these are, options that you have. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're on a tangent here. Like if Angus would stop moving, I could probably just plop, plop. Look, Angus, there you go. Oh, look, he got a ring around his head. See what I'm saying? So you can make him look cool. Okay. So there's that. I mean, the new weapons. Oh, let's go ahead and take a quick look here in the mods. In the mods, because that's what we're looking at, not rarity. I haven't unlocked the 2 new mods yet, the Riven Mods. So yeah. Now, tether grenades. This is something that Zetas is gonna be all over. Let's just go ahead and max that up and then take a quick look here. So tether grenades, tether, I'm sorry. Up to 5 enemies from 9 meters away for the Penta. We know that Zetas is all over that one. Yeah. Then you also have Flux Overdrive, which, let me ask you, how many people actually use the Flux rifle anymore? I don't really know anybody that uses it. But here it is. So the Flux rifle or Flux Overdrive will give you status chance fluctuation between 150% and 250% over 5 seconds while the beam is fired, which guarantees you're going to get status chance, but depending upon how much of a status chance. Either you're guaranteed to get 150% status chance or 250% status chance. Not really sure how that works. Stacks after every 100 or something? I'm not sure, but I guess that makes the rifle better, maybe? I don't know. And then I've got these 2 new river mods. So the first one here, shotgun river mod that I've got to unveil. Kill 52 enemies while undetected. Gee, I guess I'll use Loki for that. Or Ivara, either way. Pistol river mod. Synthesize a Samaras target without using traps or abilities while having a hobbled dragon key equipped. Good God, not that again. Okay, I will make that happen. Here we go, run a solo mission to make that happen. but let it be like the last one where I had to do the Samara's target. I had to do like 5 Samara's targets. It was crazy. But anyway, so there is that pistol mod, and I'll find out what pistol I get out of it. And I guess we'll talk about that a bit more too. But overall, I mean, I don't know. They did a whole bunch of Conclave weapon changes and some fixes and stuff, but I can't say that, you know, obviously 19.4.2 update where they put some more changes in the Rivens and they put more changes in the sorties, and we talked about all that. That's here too, but overall it's not too crazy of an update. But I'm not sure. I mean, I'm almost very glad to be part of the fan channel program right now, because this new quest, wherever it is, hiding in here, the Glast Gambit right there. So your prerequisite is the War Within, and you got to talk to Ergo Glast in the parent sequence room in a relay, in any relay. So I will probably record this, guys, just because, and get it out, but I don't want to spoil anything in there yet. But yeah, that's not where it drops. It actually drops. The new frame will be over on, please no, not right now. Where are you? On Eris, on the newest, where is it? No, not survival, not survival, not defense, not rescue, not there, no. That's Kuva Flood. Ooh, I gotta get on that. That's Kuva mission. There you go. Ostros is your new nightmare. Great. Infested Salvage mission. Energy drain mode. Even better. That's perfect. There it is. I mean, the frame itself looks pretty nice. Don't get me wrong. I like it. There's actually some additional things on the market as well for this. So there's the Thorax Sindana, which obviously is designed to fit him, if you will. It comes from the Nidus collection. And then there is the Nidus collection over here, which you could also get the Nidus Prion helmet. Let me see if I can pull that up here. Oh, I guess, you know what? I can just run back over here. Unranked appearance, because I haven't even looked at what armor set I want to put on him. But this would be the helmet. It's kind of like a... Okay, hold on a minute. Does that almost not look like a broken up Frost Prime helmet a little bit there? I mean, just that's the first thing I'm thinking when I see it. But you know, there's the Nidus Prion helmet, if you will. Yeah. Okay. Take a deep breath. Attachments. So the Sindana, you can pretty much put any Sindana you want on here, and you know, it's still this Kuva Braid Sindana. That's just awesome. Thanks for that. But let's see, is that new Sindana in here that you can just purchase it? Just looking at it, where is it? No, Thorax. There it goes. So you can just buy that if you wanted to. The sinus spine of the Infested anatomy. So just wanted to buy that. It's only 85 plat right there, straight up by itself. So not horrible, but yeah. I'm wondering if the other armor that's out here, like the Kuva chest armor, or even not the Harkonor, the Iliac might. Nah. I think the Kuva armor would probably. Nope, don't like that either. Embolus Growth. There you go. The Embolus chest armor. Guess we're gonna go with Embolus armor here, I think. Maybe let's take a look at the left arm. Embolus. Yeah. That kind of makes him stand out. Look at that. Yeah. I know nobody's still watching, so it doesn't really matter at this point. But this is, yeah, it's okay. I can see it. It's fitting enough for him. kind of works. Copy the main colors. Let's say we just copy the main colors. Yeah, it fits right in there. So there is that. Not too bad. Definitely needs a Sindana off the back. What is that one? No. 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 I mean, I still have my Iliac Sindana. I could still run with that. There we go. That would work for now. Yeah? That looks pretty good. Looks pretty cool. Not too bad. Anyway, that's it. I don't really know what else to tell you at this moment, guys. There's a new alert that's marked on navigation. I do want to go through and play with these and give you my feedback, but right now I'm not looking at this being like such a great, honest, crazy weapon as I thought it would be, since my Phage base is much better than this right off the bat. Okay, hold on. Let me just check, because I know I'll hear a whole bunch of arguments from people. So the status chance here. So the status per second is on the Phage, but the status is a direct status chance on the Hema. So I guess it's a little bit different. But, you know, it's got a better status chance on the Hema than it does on the... No, I guess not really. I mean, 15% status per second. Once you max that out, it's still a decent status per second versus straight up status chance. So this is like a guaranteed status. This one's more of like a status chance. So, you know, and even the Phage has a better critical. I'm just saying. And better accuracy. Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's a little different than what you're used to. I'm off the top of my head, I am not thrilled about the fact that you're going to have to kill yourself RNG-wise just to try to get this stuff farmed if you're a free base player. So again, it's definitely pushing you towards buying it. And I've seen posts on the forums already of people just saying, well, I guess I'm just going to buy it because it's not worth me trying to farm it. And that's exactly what they want. So stay tuned in terms of this other stuff. I'll give you guys some feedback on it. You know, I thought that I'd be more impressed with the lead up to this, even though the lead up was so quick. From 19 update, the final part of 19, the War Within actually being, what, a month ago? And now 19.5, here we are. And I don't know that I'm really that impressed with it at this moment. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I will catch you later.